Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to share, or I was asked if I would share, my favorite sort of eyeshadow quad slash palettes. And you guys, I generally try to keep it kind of simple, meaning, you know, I usually only wear, I like quads better than big palettes because I get a little bit overwhelmed because, you know, I'm a little bit nuts. But anyhow, I wanted to go ahead and share my tried and true favorites with you. And of course, as always, I love to hear what yours are because then I make a big list of things that I'm going to have to try. So I just wanted to quickly let you know, I just got Invisalign. And so if I'm talking a little bit funny, just know that is why. And I think I've already stained them with lipstick. So I am, if anybody wears an Invisalign, let me know any tips and tricks. So I'm still getting used to them. I literally just got them today. So I'm gonna wear them because we're fixing these teeth. Okay, very first ever, my favorite quad in the whole wide world, and you guys might have known this if you have watched any of my other videos, but I absolutely love the Tom Ford Disco Dust. So you guys, I literally, this is my go-to eye. I just, you know, this actually, again, if you watched one of my videos, I left this quad that I already owned in New York City when we were visiting, and I was so sad that I actually repurchased. So Tom Ford eye quads, these are expensive, but I absolutely have to tell you, I use these quads the most. I think the shadow quality is just absolutely beautiful. I think that he does a really good job with the color selection. And you know what, it is just one of these things that I think is worth the money to me because I tend to use I generally just use 3 of the colors, and then sometimes if I'm getting kind of jazzy, I like to put on the topper, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So my absolute favorite is Disco Dust. I think this would look good on all eye shades, but I do think it looks particularly good on hazel eyes. And I am going to try to do some good swatches. My favorite color is this basically kind of sandy neutral. It is just like my go-to. A lot of times I only wear this guy with the liner or a different liner, and I absolutely love it. They're just so buttery. And then this little peachy rose gold shade is just kind of right up my alley. I just honestly think they're beautiful. And then I use this rich kind of, has a purple undertone brown as my eyeliner. And then again, let me get a good swatch of the silvery, let's see if we can get this, you guys. So freaking pretty. I literally, I mean, I don't know. This is just like, I think it's worth every single penny. And, you know, you might want to wait until Sephora does one of their other little sales, and then get this at 20% off. But this is my number one. You know, I was so sad I had to go purchase it again, which is crazy, but my go-to eye. So that's number one. Then I'm going to kind of go through my next kind of used ones, most used ones in the past year. And you guys, another Tom Ford, which I'm sure you've heard about, but the Cocoa Mirage is actually, again, one of these, and I have had this for several years and it's still going strong. Actually, it doesn't even look like I've used it, but I've used it a lot. Again, I'm in love with this shade. I tend to like these like nice neutral taupey shades. The bone color, this is just their matte, and I think you would get a lot of wear out of this. This, again, I've had for years and I'm still going strong with it. I think this is a no-brainer, but this is one of my most used. QUADS. And then an oldie but a goodie that I actually think I need to throw away, you guys. But it is the Tarte Tartlet in Bloom. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so you guys, this one, you're gonna see a very well-loved palette. I love, and you're gonna see, basically, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of almost crumbling. But I think this is just such a perfect neutral shadow. My favorite, I love the Smarty Pants. It has a big indentation in it. I'm hoping you can see that. Flower Child, I love. Funny Girl was the little kind of topper with a little bit of shimmer in it. Sweetheart, so I tended to use this panel and this one. I did love Rebel over here, and as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but this one is completely trashed. I'm almost thinking that this is kind of old too, but I still love it. So you guys, this is still available at Sephora, and I just think it's a great universal, you know, if you like these kind of neutral to warm tones, you are going to love this. And this is a very nice, affordable palette. Really like that. And then another one that I have to say I have used a lot, and you guys, they don't have this exact one, but Beauty Counter, which let me give you a heads up. Yes, I do. I still have an account. I still sell Beauty Counter. I'm not super active in it, so not trying to do that, but not trying to force anybody. I'll put my link down there if you guys are interested in Beauty Counter. I've used pretty much every product, but as you guys know, I'm a total junkie, so it's hard for me to stick with one brand. So when they first came out with their eyeshadows, I have to be honest, I was not, you know, this was one of those where I found like, oh, the clean products were just not as nice as, you know, I wasn't used to some of the other butteriness and stuff. But then they reformulated and revamped their eyeshadows, and you guys, I got their, I think this is just called the Neutrals palette. These like shadows are amazing, and this is a very well, you'll see, it's actually very well from like well loved on the upper, but they have now little mini ones of these, and you guys, these just are super buttery. My favorite combination, like these feel just as nice as my Tom Ford, and a clean formulation. They're just really, I was super impressed. So I kind of, when they first formulated, I don't know if any of you have used their products, but they used to have just like eyeshadow quads, and they just weren't, I'm gonna see if I can get up like this. Okay, you guys, this was my favorite little eyeshadow right here. I mean, and you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you right here. I'm hoping that's gonna say, this little row, the soft peach with the sienna and the copper. These are so well loved, and like basically I use those all the time. That charcoal eyeliner is really beautiful. They just have a really nice, beautiful formulation, and so I will link down. They have one that's like the natural ones that's just a smaller little, you know, like where you would get like 6 of them, and they are actually, if you guys are looking for some clean alternatives, these are super nice and very well loved. Okay, my other one that is available right now, I hope it is not sold out, but you guys, I love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It came back in stock. I'm hoping, praying that it's kind of a part of their full, it should be a regular. I think they should have it all the time, because honestly, this is another one of my go-to eyes. So you guys, I thought this was going to replace my Disco Dust, but there's something about this is just beautiful day to day, but I feel like with this guy, it gives me my eyeliner. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Like this one is my all-encompassing. This one is gorgeous, but I still feel like I need to put a little bit of eyeliner to make my eyes pop with this. I absolutely think Charlotte, like you guys, I think both of these formulations are just super worth the money. I love Pillow Talk. It is just so soft, pretty, easy day to day. And of course she does such a good job with these little pop colors. You guys, same with Tom Ford. They just do a really nice, for older, more mature eyes. I just feel like they are not too glittery, not any of that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So Pillow Talk available now. And yes, I like everything. I love the blush, I love the quad, I love the lipstick. I love Charlotte. Okay, guess what? I only have 2 more, so you should be, I'm doing good. Okay. The next one I was gonna say, and it is still available, and I thought that it was getting taken away, or that they were getting rid of it. This is an oldie, but again, this is gonna be for more, I think, great for hazel eyes. It's a very good neutral, but Tom Ford and Orchid Haze. You guys, this one is just a really soft, they kind of describe this as bridal makeup or bridal eyes. Really soft, pretty, but this works again very well for my hazel, a bit more on the pinky, you know, a little bit more purpley, obviously Orchid Haze, but it is just so pretty. You know, nice little, this is their shimmer shade. I'm gonna see if I can do a swatch on my opposite arm. I just think this is another one that is worth thinking about if you are like me and you really only like to use a few shades. Okay, you guys, it's not swatching the best, so this is probably more indicative of what it is. And I also do have a picture that we can put up with actual swatches, and I have done a video wearing this, so I'll do that if that's more helpful. But I love, love, love this, and I'm alternating that in. So I tend to obviously like those kind of peachy, warm, these kind of neutrally colors, and then those taupes. I'm boring. And then last, oh no, okay, I do have 2 more. Okay, you guys, this is an oldie, but I just wanted to show you. So one quad that I just use so much, and I think the formulation is beautiful. And you're gonna see this guy in Modern Renaissance. I used so much of this. I hit pan on burnt orange. Let's see, what's that called? Vermeer. I mean, you guys, tempera, pretty much raw sienna, pretty much, again, you can see I have a theme of what I like. I think she does, I think Anastasia does beautiful shadows. I do have Soft Glam, and I have one other one, but my daughter tends to steal these guys. So I actually was wondering where this was. It was in her room. So she usually takes these. She's more creative with her makeup. She's 16 and can get away with it, but she does beautiful eye looks. And I just think any of the palettes from Modern, you know, from Anastasia Beverly Hills is awesome. Just beautiful, beautiful formulation. Really like those shadows. And then one that I'm going to give a shout out and that I need to use more of, because I bought this Pat McGrath, and I believe this is the Sublime bronze, or anyways, I will do it. I bought it because, you know, of the packaging, and we were in New York and we were just having fun buying stuff. And you guys, I need to use this more, but this is absolutely beautiful. And again, I kind of pulled this out on purpose because I want to use it more. What I have been using is, again, you know, I love this kind of burnt orange sienna. I love that shade right there. This is again kind of pulling a little bit on that brown purple that looks great on hazel eyes. And then you guys, this little taupe shade, or these shimmer, these are amazing. Like, they are so pretty. And then you guys, this one I know people were complaining about. I love it because it comes off, it looks red and cranberry, but it actually comes, ooh, you guys, the formulation of these is just, it's so buttery and creamy. But I want to just show you this guy, okay? So you think of it as being cranberry, Do you see that? But it actually comes as a bronze. It's such, I'm gonna come up close. Do you see that? That is such, it has a little tinge of that cranberry in it, but I actually like the shade that comes off because this could make me look rather sick if it was actually that color. So I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then this guy, ooh, you guys, I love this color. It is so pretty. We gotta do, and this isn't something I'm gonna wear on the daily. Again, you know what, if you're a little bit, well, you can be whatever age you want. I was just gonna say, I didn't have as much fun with makeup when I was younger and probably could get away. That's what I think. I mean, I can get away with it, but you know what I mean. If you're more mature, you understand. But is that the most gorgeous color ever? So anyways, this is something that I'm gonna play with a little bit more, and I pulled it out because I was like, this I need to use. So these would be my go-to kind of eyeshadow quads, palettes, and in general, you guys, I tend to like quads better than I like palettes because I just, you know, I'm gonna use, like on this, I'm gonna use about 4 shades. And so this is fun, but I'm not, you know, that creative. So that's the reason I tend to feel like these are worth my buck, because I feel like I'm gonna use it. And that goes along with any Charlotte, like the, you know, I will use those on the daily. So, okay. I hope this was helpful. And you guys, thank you for all of these awesome suggestions for content, because I love sharing and the give and take with each other. So please list below your sort of favorite either quad or palette that you use all the time. I would love to hear that. And as always, thank you for being here and have a great day.